fail? Did he
He
use the
threw it.
trebuchet?
He threw it. He didn't
It's
throw
a harpoon,
he didn't
though.
throw,
That's what I was talking about.
He didn't throw
Are
the
you saying
ballista.
Captain Ahab was a machine?
Captain Ahab did not use a ballista
okay.
to shoot Moby Dick. He
But
threw
you
it.
said harpoon, so we started talking. We're just talking about.
Yes,
like,
because the ballista was the first harpoon.
yeah,
It's what
that's
it led
I'm
to.
saying.
Speaking of which,
It's like-
we're live.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey guys, welcome to MDcast,
What the fuck are we
where
talking
we
about
discuss
here?
wonderful siege weaponry.
Yeah, there we go.
We are joined by second-time guest Tyler, not
Let's
the other
go.
one,
Yeah, you may
and
remember
first-time
him,
guest
Tyler.
Lucas.
Hello.
Lucas said hello.
He's in the room.
You may also hear the sounds of dog. Please don't listen. We will kill it later.
Oh shit.
Keep talking.
We in the booth.
You may also hear sounds of dehumidifier.
Yeah, you may.
Oh, man, I'm
you may.
burnt.
Honestly, you're gonna
Yeah,
hear a
that's
lot
what
of sounds.
it
This is a very loud episode.
That's true. That was some good white noise though.
Yeah.
Kept us talking. He just kept us going. We're trying to get louder
So-
than it.
So why has it taken so long for you to accept that trebuchets are...
I
just
I
simply
know that
superior?
they're the best. I'm just saying.
You're
different
just
tools for
making
different
Lucas
scenes.
angry.
Yes. Lucas is just making me angry. Okay, first of all. We'll be playing Rocket League and he'll just be like, you know, the trebuchet is like the leading fucking siege weaponry of the 1800s or something. Not 18, whatever fucking time he says.
It's like me
It's like,
talking
what the
to
fuck?
Kyle and Tyler about fluglies.
Oh, fuck off! I don't want to hear about the fucking fluglies again. New topic. What other wonderful siege weaponry do we have of the 1800s?
What about cannons? When did
I was
cannons
gonna
come
say, I was
into
literally
play?
about to be like, what about like the Chinese and shit?
I
Did they make like,
were Middle Ages?
didn't they like use fireworks to make like explosives that would just blow up walls
Well,
and shit?
because it's probably
But-
an issue of making the required explosive, like powder and shit.
Did a
Yeah,
trebuchet
yeah.
ever touch down on the land of the rising sun?
That's a good
You gotta ask
question.
this man right here.
But
Wait, doesn't the sun rise everywhere though? Wait, is that?
no, it just rises there.
Oh, no. Asia.
Rises on the far end of the flat Earth.
They're closer to falling off. We're good.
But
When you talk shit about the flat earth and a bunch of flat earthers say, take him to the edge.
Oh no!
they just keep walking.
Take 'em
You
to
never
the
get
edge.
there.
Yeah, right. I swear we've been here before. Walked in a big circle.
Man, does it seem like...
Yeah, right.
Does it seem like stupidity has just become a plague now that the internet has been put out there?
It's like you would have thought that the internet would make people more aware.
And
It
like,
feels like it's done the exact opposite.
how many times is it that people are like, this is a conspiracy, and like, ultimately it's about stuff that does not matter?
Yeah.
What are we going to do with the information of the world is flat? Like, okay, headlines everywhere. Like,
I
NASA
guess I won't
confirms
travel and fall off.
NASA confirms that the world isn't flat. Okay,
Yeah,
What do I-
We've been living the same life.
All right.
It's like, right.
this isn't a shocking revelation, I guess. Like, oh, the world's flat, but what do I do? What do I do about it?
I mean, it only
I'm gonna
really
continue
mattered
what I've
way
been
back
doing.
when because they weren't going to go out at sea because they thought they would fall off.
And that's just how far back that mindset goes as well.
It really is.
Yep.
It was probably just someone like falling over like a waterfall or something.
Wow.
There was someone else watching him do it and was like,
They used to think
that's the
that
edge of the world.
they used to think
he fell
that
off, he's gone.
they used to think that beluga whales and mermaids were the same
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because beluga whales have like really weird looking hip bones for their where their tail meets their
So they
fucking
find, like, the bones
Yo,
of it, and they're like,
is it just horny middle-aged people? who are
probably
like,
same
say that's
that
what they
whale
had
looking
to say.
fine.
same thing with manatees for
Yeah.
some reason.
it's more like
As
manly
well as
fish.
when the cartographers were making maps and shit, they were putting down those like scary monster illustration thing
Right.
to spice up the map
Just
and not
the
make it look
completely
like
weird
water.
fish things.
And then sailors would see it and just like, we can't go this way.
Yeah. Right.
We
Yeah,
can't
that's
go
true.
this way.
That's
There's a
true.
scary monster here that takes up a lot of the
There's a
page.
scary fish, and it's got a snake head on it, and it's got
Is
3
it-
fins.
right.
And
So,
frankly,
I mean,
I don't want
I
to
don't-
see
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna say
I don't know why them map boys wrote this down, but by God, they're smart map boys, so I better turn around.
I'm quite
He never
scared.
sat there to question, like, damn, how did he come face to face
Speaking
with all
of
these
scared,
monsters just
gentlemen,
to write it down in a map?
take a
That's
bite.
survive.
Oh.
No. No,
It's
no.
easy. Here you go, Kyle.
You want me to actually take
pickled?
like
Yeah.
the rest of it, or
Is it
just
pickled?
No,
Or
take a
something?
bite. Here you go. Whoever else is interested. I pulled out a pepper.
I feel like they're gonna die, bro, in like any minute now.
Oh yeah,
Oh no, that's spicy. I ain't taking no bites. He go.
Nick Cage is
I
not
feel like
gonna
I'm the only
survive
person here
tonight.
who can deal with it too, and I just don't want to deal with it. That's the thing. Look at his face, bro. Y'all are red. Hey, stop trying to fucking mean mug me, bro.
I'm not really mean mugging you.
You took a way bigger piece than Eric, I think.
Did
Most
I?
of the seeds
like
are
that.
actually most of the seeds are in the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, in the bottom where you took.
Yeah.
Oh.
So technically, mine should be worse than his.
No, I guess so. I thought you would have had like the bulb.
I'm also a monster.
Oh yeah, he's a fiend. He's a demon.
Do it, Lucas. You won't.
So how is it?
It's okay. Do you like
It
spicy
actually has
food?
an interesting
Yeah.
flavor, and then it kills
Do
you.
you like spicy food?
Yeah.
It won't be bad. It won't be bad.
I don't believe that.
You probably won't.
You're
bad,
reacting
it's,
better than I thought
they
you
look
would,
good,
by
man.
the way.
I'm glad I'm keeping myself composed.
Okay, one thing. If I start coughing, y'all aren't gonna think that I have COVID or nothing, right? Because if I eat this and start coughing, I don't want to
He's
be
like, right. Alright, Lucas, gotta
Go on,
get the fuck out. Get him right
No,
outside.
they will. We
Isolation.
promise that we will not harass you.
He's got COVID, run.
That's the other thing too. I feel like this whole anti-masking thing is, or this whole anti-vax thing is getting kind of crazy too.
You gonna need a fucking
Fucking
proof of fucking.
Have you heard of
shit.
Alberta yet?
No, can't say I have.
Well, in
Is
Alberta,
that a place?
Is that a person?
no, the guy in charge running Alberta or
I
whatever.
already ate.
Oh,
Shit,
there it
I
goes.
dropped it.
Dr. Alberta?
Yeah,
bit
Dr.
in half.
Alberta. He said, I think COVID's over. We're just gonna open everything back up again. It now has cases skyrocketed. It has some of the highest
And
now.
the other thing too
I'm dying, by the way.
is like
It's
all
still
the all the people that are anti-masker, they're the
Severe.
ones that are filling up all the
Oh,
fucking.
severe.
They're the ones filling up all the like hospitals and shit. And that's making it so. One story that came out of where was it? You said
Alberta.
Alberta. It was out of Alberta. There was a little girl with cancer that she couldn't get her treatment that she needed because all of the ICU beds were holed up with COVID patients that didn't get the vaccine. And there's people without the vaccines that are protesting in front of hospitals, making it harder for people that actually need it to get into. Which, you know what? Do whatever you want, but don't fuck people over. You know?
Yeah, I agree with that completely. Like they should be like protesting at like a government building rather than.
Yes,
Like a
they should
hospital.
be outside of government buildings,
Right.
trying to see
Somewhere
how
where
far they can
protest
get down
matters.
on the fire hydrant.
Well, maybe not.
Like, you really want to make a statement, you spread your ass on a fire hydrant.
Yeah, Rick, that's spicy
like-
pepper.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
I'm
spicy
tasting
boy.
it. They're tasting it now. See, I didn't eat the pepper. I ain't no dummy. I'm good. I can see the moment you ate it. Eric was like, he's like a little spicy. I made like a little spicy face. I was like, oh no, here we go. Eric's like, I don't have to hold up the gimmick anymore. He took a bite.
I had no choice. I agreed to this beforehand.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck! It's Hacker Man.
Tyler, you got some cool ass sunglasses.
I just got the pit vipers for the name of it.
I like the shirt too. Fucking backwoods. I thought that it was just a Naruto meets fucking
Backwards in the back.
fucking Dragon Ball.
Arizona
It was just
tee, wearing Adidas, and backward shirt.
backwoods.
I just love how massive Goku's head is.
If you existed in
Uh-oh.
the Hidden Leaf Village
they got a Rick and Morty portal at the bottom.
and lived with the Uchiha,
I would be the next Hokage.
instead
I'd
of
try to
doing
smash him out of-
acid, you could just ask an Uchiha to put you under a genjutsu that makes you trip like crazy, and it would last forever.
Yeah.
If they didn't release you from it, or nobody.
It feel like it lasted.
I feel like if I was in one of those villages, I would just look at the fucking fountain things where, like, you know, they're pouring water down on top of the bamboo thing and then it falls over. I would just be like somebody that's cracked out just looking at that all the time.
You think there's someone who trained up like a specialized ninjutsu, like trained for years, but the only like one who cares about it is the people who come up like, hey, I know you got like sexy jutsu, and passes them like $50 and gives them a wink.
Right.
They're like, I was gonna be the next Hokage, but all I have is sexy jutsu.
Even Naruto knows sexy jutsu.
It's the only ninjutsu I could
feel like
remember.
Yeah, no, but like, yeah.
Shadow Clone Jutsu, that's another one.
That's the only one you remember.
Sexy jutsu.
Yeah!
A bunch of titties.
I don't remember anyone else's jutsu.
Oh, world
My
of
favorite's
jutsu.
the reverse.
What's the
Sexy
reverse?
jutsu.
Oh, they become a man?
Yeah, a bunch of dudes. It's a bunch of dudes.
They become more man.
In fact, honestly, the things I remember from Naruto are the people who don't use, like, jutsus. Like, fucking Gaara. I remember Gaara.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the guy who was, Negi, who was blind.
Hey, careful there.
Whoa, wait a second.
But I can't really remember much of the jutsus.
Gaara had a few jutsus.
Mm-hmm.
I
He
just
just
remember
didn't
his,
say
like,
anything.
I
He
just
just
remember
walked.
his
Yeah,
sand.
Oh, yeah. Let me explain it.
Future Eric, censor out the word tube. Thank you.
Why are you bleeding?
Where am I bleeding?
On your lip.
The Chili's fighting back.
He's been
Oh, that's
spiked.
just chili.
Oh, that's just
Ooh, afterburn.
Extra, yeah, right. Oh, shit. Good thing I didn't take a bite. I get to enjoy my beer.
Wow.
It
I
wasn't
can't-
that bad.
don't you
would've
enjoy
been
the
fine.
suffering?
It wasn't that bad.
Your eyes
Don't
are
you
red,
enjoy
bro.
the suffering?
I always
That's
enjoy
not
the
because of
suffering.
Spicy
I
pepper.
guess.
I only enjoy suffering if I know someone else
This
is
is a green
suffering too.
pepper.
Makes me feel good about myself.
So, like, if you were a dom or something in the bedroom, you would spank the person's ass and then you would spank your own.
Wait.
No. The better example would be if I was a sub and then I get spanked, so I stand up and spank them.
So you're just in a domestic dispute.
Yes, but we're wearing leather.
Oh,
So you're in a biker bar.
it's like Mad Max, yeah. It's like, wait a second.
What? Where else would you have this kind of ordeal?
The bedroom.
I think a biker bar is more interesting because, like, partway through you just look at your, like, massive bearded lad and, like, hey, can you pass me a beer? Like, sure, man.
Yeah.
And then he slaps your ass.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, everyone
Calls you
everyone
gay.
gets to
Football
go.
locker room. It calls you gay. Come into my
Why don't
house.
you- why don't
Suck
you-
my dick.
Look here, old sport. I go to your house. I suck your dick. You call me straight?
Send him
Wait
to
a second.
He'll send you to the gay biker bar.
The gay biker bar.
Oh, shit.
Do you guys remember Fanboys? They went to a gay biker bar and that,
No,
and he was like trying to like tough talk a biker, and he was like talking some mean gay shit to him. It's like, oh fuck you, dude. I will fuck you up. And then he's like, Josh, look, and then he points at a sign, and it's like
gay biker.
it says something along those lines, and it's like a biker riding on another biker's back. And like, we're gonna make you dance, boy. And as an apology, they make them all like get into their underwear, and they're just like dancing around. And the guy pulls his underwear down at one point. He's like, "You want to see everything?"
Oh,
And like he
shit.
pulls his underwear down, and
They knew where
he's
they were
only
going.
got one ball.
Oh, fuck.
What?
He's like, "I lost it in a lightsaber fight."
Fuck off, dude.
I think this is discount weed, Kyle. I don't feel
Sorry.
nothing.
Are you sure I feel it?
Discount.
And you're the one who bought it, so you would know.
This
Well.
is discount weed.
Spicy pepper
Mm.
is not discount. That's the real deal.
That was called an ornamental pepper. They're called that because they just look pretty. I don't know if they were meant to be spicy. I think it just sat.
Oh, that's just the chemicals.
It sat in
inside.
the toxicity of my backyard for so long that it became foul.
Toxicity.
Yeah, his backyard. Backyard.
Backyard.
Backyard is pretty toxic.
Yeah, grass still doesn't grow where you threw up.
It's okay, because I am God.
Oh, he takes away life. Instead of
You are
creating it.
simply the god of. You are simply the god of throwing up in backyards.
Yeah, right.
Did you see? Have you seen the
What do you
tweet
think you're
about,
the god of? What do you think you do better than everybody else, no matter how mundane it is?
Drink beer.
Self-hate.
No,
I'm just
shit.
kidding.
He looked at me. He's like, "No, wait, you beat me. Never mind."
Yeah.
I was like, "Wait a second."
Tyler's strength is unquestioned when it comes to drinking beer.
I don't even know.
Q still
I feel
talks
like I
about
just-
like when he met you and he was like he shotgunned like 3 beers
Who?
right in Q.
Oh, the
Yeah, the former other host of the show.
Dr.
Yeah.
Asian.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
We actually tricked our entire audience into thinking he was Asian.
Yeah. Damn. Was he not? Wait a second.
No, he is Asian.
I was like, wait a second.
We fooled you
Like,
too.
what the fuck, dude?
It was all smoke and mirrors. It was makeup.
I don't remember that night. I don't. He shotgunned 3
I
beers right
never
in
met
front
him,
of me.
so I don't know.
He shotgunned.
I was along for the ride.
Oh,
He shotgunned 3 beers right in front of me, and then he just kept talking like nothing happened.
It's just like the fucking, it's like Greek gods, like, oh yeah, Dionysus
I
comes
was
down
thirsty.
and brings shotgun beers.
Anyway, you were saying something, Kyle?
I don't know, man.
You were talking about. You ever seen the tweet?
You ever seen the tweet about literal Satan?
No.
A person said like Satanists don't believe in a literal Satan. It's like a frame of mind thing.
It's a metabolic.
And someone
Satan.
responds with like well, then who believes in a literal Satan? Because a literal Satan has to exist. And the Church of Satan responds, Christians.
Yeah.
She.
They don't even like.
When the devil gets Twitter.
Yeah, right.
He came back from Georgia and traded in a second violin for internet connection.
He just went to the library, looked up tits for an hour, and was like, "Nice." And then he went on Facebook.
Have you guys ever seen that Rick and Morty episode where the devil has like a store and he like, sells people things?
Yes.
And then like they look like normal things, right? It would be like
Summer gets
Honest?
a job there.
Yeah, she gets a job there. It's like, hey, here's a pair of glasses, right? And they make you like see better, and then you put them on,
That
and then
would
you're like, you can see everything, like
X-ray vision.
Yeah, like X-ray vision. You can see in between people or some shit, or like
that was
miss-
probably from like the
some
season I
fuck
stopped watching it.
But then it
Between
curses you
people.
like you can only see X-ray vision,
Yeah, you're like stuck with it.
or it gives you like a hernia.
Yeah, or just some fuck shit. Yeah.
All right, let's create something where like
no.
one of us makes the positive for it, or like, okay, I saw this in a fucking Instagram post where it was like, okay, one person make up a superpower and the other one makes up the negative side of it.
So like the side effect of the drug.
Yeah, like Kyle, you'll say, okay, you can turn visible, but only while masturbating.
Damn, he's just like trying to grab it and just vanishes.
Yes.
No.
But like
Get back here. Nah.
odd time.
You accidentally let go in some chick's
Yeah,
room. You
Like,
just turn visible and you're not in any clothes.
Yeah, for a second there. That just
and your
sound-
dick is still in
Yeah,
your
all you have
hand.
to do is, yeah, right? You just have to be jerking off, so it's like, you're just walking around
What
town
the
like,
fuck?
Arm gets tired and
no one
like
can see
gotta
me
keep
right
going.
now. It's like-
And imagine if it got super specific too. Like if you started losing,
yeah,
losing
right? It's like
strength.
you're coming back to like, you start
you're
phasing
going
it.
back to soft because it's like, oh, I gotta
you see
think.
that ghost jerking off in the corner?
What if they made? What if they
Flickering
made
it out a
this?
little bit.
I can imagine it being like a classical, a classical story like fucking The King of Midas or whatever, and where it's just a man is a narcissist and he gets like he jerks off to himself, but then he gets cursed, so when he jerks off he turns invisible, So he can't. So he just.
So he can't see his own reflection.
And it's a story that has like a message at the end, like don't be narcissistic, and because he's super sad that he can't jerk off to himself.
Curve your ego.
He's super sad that he can't jerk off to him.
I'm
Sounds
not
like a
making that the
vampire,
thumbnail.
I'm not. I wasn't gonna ask you to.
Actually,
If he's invisible anyways, it doesn't
it'd be
matter.
super easy.
I have asked you something terrible for the last one though.
God, I think I purged what the last one was. Let me go find what he had to
So
say.
we were discussing on which of the chipmunks was getting the best head.
Yeah.
From what? Alvin and the Chipmunks are like.
Have you
fucking
not
Chip and
seen?
Dale.
Have you not seen that?
The one where they all have girlfriend chipmunks.
And they're sucking their dicks. You seen that? Oh my god!
I can't believe.
The one with glasses.
Yeah, probably the one.
We're not discussing this. This has plagued this show for like a year.
A long time.
And the last one was the one where we got the most in depth about it. And I'm frankly sick of it.
Which is why he's going to bring up the image right now.
Yes.
Oh.
But who was it?
Who's getting the best head? We deduced.
Who's getting the best?
We deduced that it doesn't matter. It ultimately does not matter because there's all we know is what we see in the picture. There's so many different variables, such as if they got started at different times, which one of them would naturally last the longest, how much practice the other one would get
Fucking
based
Jesus, dude.
based on their personalities.
What is this? Some kind of
My
fucking
first-
MMO?
Shut the fucking image!
My first theory was that
What the fuck? Dude?
My first theory was that Alvin would be getting the most head because it's like he's naturally a Chad, so he's gonna be smashing chicks first. But then I was like, but wait, who's sucking Alvin's dick? Because it's like, is it groupies? There's gonna be like human-sized These are the only sentient
Oh,
other
my
chipmunks.
fucking right, that is true though.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah.
So I was like, no, that theory's out of the water. That doesn't matter. And then, like, we flipped it around to being a flat 2D image to, like, adding 4 different dimensions to it.
Yeah.
And,
They broke out fucking 3DS Max.
yeah.
It made a fucking
So-
3D model of it. Set up a
We
rig.
have... This is just our level of intelligence, Kyle. We are able to discuss very different and complex things with the level of social scientists. But it's not about anything that matters.
Holy shit, guys.
We even didn't we even get into like
Yeah,
the
the
whole
one with glasses,
concept
though.
of which of the girls is like is like good? Like this one uses teeth.
Too much to fucking bite. You just lose
It's
your
like
nuts.
it's
we
not the best
literally
head if
factored-
you're getting teeth.
We literally factored in that, like, their personalities on, like, these two would be more shy, so they would be slower to start off with it, so they'd have less time.
That's so good.
Anyway, I
Which
made
one?
the...
What was, yeah, I was gonna say. What was your? You guys pick the winners individually, or you guys come to like a conclusion?
We had hour-long debates about it every
Yes.
time.
But who was it?
Yeah, you guys didn't tell me who's the winner though.
We keep trying to turn it around to somebody else because ultimately we don't know. We would have to have John Arbuckle or whoever did the fucking animation for it. We'd have to have the original chipmunk person come back to say who was getting the best head.
Why John Arbuckle?
Who the fuck? John Arbuckle did Garfield. Sorry.
Yes.
So you're telling me you guys debated about this for
and then
hours?
come up with that
Yes.
conclusion.
Yes.
Okay,
And
then
your
what's your
conclusion
reasoning
is
for
that
who do you think got the best head
All
then?
three of them are the same.
It is Schrodinger's dick suck. They could all be the best or the worst. Who knows?
Schrodinger's chipmunk blowjob.
Oh my god. This is so
Alright, are you
transparent,
ready
bro. This is
to understand fluglies now?
sexual. Oh no.
Why?
So, I propose to my gentlemanly friends. Okay,
Terrible concept.
so it started off with, would you smash a girl that had a tapeworm? Like, it pokes its head out of her ass while you're smashing? Would you?
No.
Fuck.
No. I'm fucking.
Okay,
God,
so that's
no.
where it started off with.
whipping
Okay,
I'm yanking that shit
what if
out,
you were in a relationship?
That's what I said.
and I'm gonna throw it out the window, and I'm gonna leave.
So you would go as far as touching it. They wouldn't. So you're even further in than they are. But
Well, I'm gonna grab her shirt or something. I'm not
then
using my hands.
you're not an animal. Speaking of which, I got another story later.
Wait. So, what the fuck, Eric? Wait a second.
You
I'm
have
not
even
finished.
This is the fucking beginning.
Wait. So where were you
Then
going
it
with that?
then it
tape?
turned to okay. Would you date a girl that has a tapeworm? Like you see it at the back of her throat, like you know where your uvula is.
No.
Like you just see it. It doesn't come out or anything.
Bro, have
You
guys
just
ever
know
seen
that it gets
Parasite on
50% of her
Netflix?
food.
Y'all ever seen Parasite on Netflix? He's got like the fucking thing with
Yeah.
the eye that comes out of his
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah.
That's what that just reminds me of, bro.
It's
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
tapeworm.
you know,
You're about to fucking-
it's like
"What's
like
up,
living.
motherfucker?"
Hey Tyler, it's almost like living with a parasite.
Yeah, I mean that. Hey.
But- Fuck off.
Yeah.
But okay, what if it was an alien?
If it was a what?
If it was an alien, and it's like, oh, this is not a parasite. Like it's my interdimensional
That's the way he was
speaking.
going with it too.
All right,
I'm like,
she like her original tongue is like, and you'll never learn it, and you'll never be able to speak it. So she has this thing that she calls a flugely, which is like it's an internal translating device where it goes into your mouth, and you just see it at the back of her mouth, and anytime she talks, it opens its mouth a little bit too.
Bro, but wait.
It's an alien. It's different.
But it looks like a
It's-
tapeworm.
It's not a tapeworm, but it looks like a tapeworm.
What if there's a third realm where it could coexist? Like,
That's what it's doing. It's coexisting.
But have you ever seen, I think they call it Ragnarok, and it's
Thor Ragnarok. Or
not
just
like the
Ragnarok.
Marvel movie. It's
Okay.
just
You
called
mean like
Ragnarok.
actual Ragnarok and Valhalla in Norse mythology?
Yeah, but it's like
It's
a
a movie.
Netflix show with like this.
Vikings and shit.
Oh.
I
they're
haven't seen
there's
it.
like normal, like everyday people
Uh,
now, but they're like it's in
like
Swedish
pagans or whatever.
and it's like dubbed over with English, I think.
Oh, hell yeah.
But anyway,
Anyway. Did you forget what you were talking about?
He just had an aneurysm halfway.
Did you forget what you were talking about? Okay, I can
You're more gone than I am.
I can refresh
Anyway,
you.
he looks at beer.
bring me back.
All right, you were talking about fluglies coexisting with the aliens.
Have you guys ever seen Ragnarok?
You guys seen Ragnarok?
What the? Oh shit.
Okay, but would you? Would you?
Probably not. Still,
It's
I
like a
don't know.
mainly human-looking alien.
That's the thing. You're
Like
saying.
it's got antenna and maybe it's green.
But like, and the reason it shifted to this is because of the whole concept that it could be acceptable if
I mean,
it's.
so wait,
it
this-
could be
this time it's
acceptable
only
if
in
it's
its
like
mouth.
an alien.
I was
and it's a
like, I was
necessary
trying
part
to
of it.
show them their humanity, and
Wait,
it's like,
does it go from
okay.
her ass to her mouth, or is it just only?
No,
her
you
mouth
don't see it
now?
in her ass anymore. It's been
Okay,
removed.
okay, then,
the
yeah.
the ass has been removed from the next batch.
You care more about what's in her ass than
But
you
like,
care about
how
what's
do
in
you
her
like
mouth.
deep throat at that
apparently.
point?
Huh?
What if it like goes in your pee hole when you're trying
Okay,
to, like,
okay, I remember what I was talking about. Loki
Yes.
has a tapeworm in this show.
Okay.
Loki,
So Loki has a tapeworm in the show.
Right?
Yes.
And they extract this
Every
tapeworm
dog got
medically
tapeworm, bro.
because it's like modern day science and shit.
Yeah.
And he goes in, he's been eating like a crazy amount, right?
Yes.
And he's just been bestowed with these god powers. And they pull this tapeworm out and it's still alive and he keeps it like a damn snake.
Ugh.
What the fuck?
And it's
Why?
actually something that's told in the mythology of it, in Norse
He
mythology.
just gave birth to a
He
snake.
gave birth to
Yeah.
like a snake, but it turns into an actual
The
serpent.
world serpent.
That's like
Mhm.
Jormungandr.
But it's also just, yeah, Jormungandr, big boy.
Hey, they're the same. Jormungandr is the
I
world
just
snake.
skipped out while I
there's
was
a
trying to
big ass
explain that.
fucking. Yes, I only know this because of Smite.
E-
But
I only know
Jormungandr
from
is
God
a
of War and a
big ass
video I
dude.
watched about.
I know
only
him
know it
because
because
he's
it's a
the world
tapeworm, and
serpent.
Lucas
Yeah,
told me
which
about
is,
it.
I'm pretty sure it's the same thing we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Thank you, Lucas. I learned that Loki had a tapeworm.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And his mom like walked in on it and was like, "What the fuck is this thing?" Like, because it's weird as hell.
That'd be like keeping your cum as a pet.
He's like, or like shit, maybe.
Just
instead of,
come
like,
on a
having
rock
maybe,
and
like, you
say,
kept
"This is
your
my
shit
Well,
as a
that's
pet.
technically what like having a kid is like. You keep
No.
you keep your cum
No,
as a
it's
pet.
not.
Oh, wait, as a pet?
Yeah.
It's not unless you
Where
melt
are
your
where are
child.
yeah, where are your children?
And then someday it wipes your ass.
Yes. And you get to laugh at it. But you forgot how.
What?
You get to laugh at
If
it.
I
You've seen
found
this
out now
once
that my
before.
kid would be wiping my ass, but like by the time they're wiping my ass, I'm dementia riddled, and I just look over at him like, "You're fucking dumb."
Dementia riddle.
I don't even recognize him as my son. It's just like a gray blob.
You just live in
Do
the
you
hell
remem-
plane.
Do you remember my name, Dad? What the fuck is a dad?
What the fuck? What's a name?
Where am I?
Shut up.
You just got a
Keep
bell.
wiping
Where
my
am I?
ass.
Who am I?
Fucking numb.
Oh shit! They're in the trees.
I'm not even gonna.
What the
not
fuck?
even gonna
How
finish
did we
that.
get
It's
here?
back now.
Kyle just asked me how we got here. What do you mean, Kyle?
Where
What
are we?
the hell are we
Armor
talking
Armor
about?
3? Armor 3 is fun.
Arma 3 is fun.
I need a mirror on that wall so I can see what's on the screen and I can see what kind of whack ass posture you're sitting in.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about before we were rolling. That would be like the ultimate punishment because like everybody finds themselves in those positions where it's like you're hunched over at 3 a.m. looking at a screen and then you just look over at a mirror of yourself and it's like, ugh.
What the fuck's going
I know
on?
exactly
what-
what you're talking about.
Why would you need a mirror to see him when you're standing right there?
We're getting into
The
semantics, Kyle.
screen is mainly over. I only see 1/3 of his
My
chest area.
my posture.
Yeah.
And
With
I feel like
mirror,
the
I can
posture
see the other piece of
I
it.
feel like the posture from the
Yeah.
front wouldn't look too off, but from the side it's like
Yeah, exactly.
Remember what you said to Whitney's mom?
I called her gay.
You said she's got it going on?
No.
And she's like, Whitney's mom. No, not at all.
6755309.
8675301.
What song is that? Is that?
I got her number.
Yeah.
But to back that up, me and Liam and Tyler were in a call playing Siege with Whitney, and Whitney started playing Siege too, and like she was yelling at us for something, and it's like my mom came in the room, and then I just stopped and I was like, "Your mom gay."
Yeah, alright. Her mom gay. And then all you hear is her mom, Aaron, what the fuck did he say to me? What did that little shit say? It's like, and we just started yelling at him, screaming. I was like, yes, yes. Like, oh my God.
Man, I
Helicopter
remember a
noise
time.
outside. FBI messaging. You have fucked up.
Yeah, right. It's like in GTA, yeah, your dead kid and $10,000 bounty on his
remember.
head. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, how do you know I stole your car? What the fuck?
One time, we got into a confrontation on like the Grand Bend Beach because we were like pulling up and it was Canada Day, so it was packed. Just me, Liam, and Whitney, and like we pull up to a parking spot, but like there's an old like Spanish lady
Standing in it, right?
standing there, and like Whitney was like, "I'm just gonna pull in here and like tell her to like get out of the way," and she's like. She's waving in the air after we're like most of the way parked in, and she's like, "Stop, stop, stop," and like doesn't speak a word of English, but like you can understand stop and like back up fairly quickly through hand gestures and the repeating of it and context clues.
You can tell she's in fucking anguish.
Yes.
About what's going on.
Yeah.
And then
Is there a dead body in your bed?
Yes.
no,
Yes, there is.
All right.
but
It's his sex doll. Don't worry about it.
but
He's like, that's under the
But
bed.
like after a while, I'm like, maybe we should just back up. And then the family pulls up in a big Silverado, and the dad steps out, and he's like almost 7 feet tall. And built like a truck, and Liam's like, no, we're not backing up, and I'm just sitting there in the back, like, already cracking open a beer.
Yeah, there you go. Fucking, it's about to go down.
And they're yelling at each other, and Liam's like, don't fucking touch me! And, like, he's, like, getting within inches of, like, each other's faces, and eventually
Liam
they
and
just...
Guy?
Yeah, eventually they just drive off, and I'm like, I love this country.
Right.
They just left.
Yeah, they just left, but, like, we encountered them
Liam
again
just
on the
fucking
beach,
outraged
and we
the
just
guy.
pretended not to know them.
Did they say anything?
No, they didn't say anything. I don't think they noticed us. I think they were too angry.
That is fucking great, though.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Confrontations are funny.
It's like, yeah, okay, you put somebody in there, but if there's somebody else that's not gonna stop, then you gotta get the fuck out of the
And
way.
then
You in a
another
car,
guy
you gotta let
after.
whoever's there in the car
The
go.
steel box
Yeah.
win. It's like rock, paper,
But if somebody's
scissors. Draw a
driving by
person.
and they're like, oh, an old
rocket
lady's holding the
launcher.
spot, we'll just...
That's
you know.
why we need a pylon always in the car, bro. So whenever you need a situation like that,
A
you just
pylon is different, and with like a
you
little
just
reserved,
top it there.
a little reserved plaque that goes on.
No
the
one would ever
pylon.
know. So just
You can leave it
alone.
there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
you
they'll
guys
see it.
have pylons in your stuff.
Exactly, and I need to get rid of them.
And they'll think, maybe they really are reserved, and maybe we'll get a ticket if we park here.
Maybe they could just tell the people to come.
You
get
just
us a
have to
ticket, right?
bring a spray can with you as well.
Ah, you be.
Because if you bring a spray
I'm
can
not
and
a
number
believer.
it like 4, then people are gonna see it's a numbered parking. They're
Yeah,
gonna
but
think,
how are you gonna number it 4 and it's gonna look like shitty ass spray can number 4, right?
I thought you were gonna go full out and spray paint line like the jagged lines over it
Yeah,
where it
right.
indicates like a walk
He's got, like, a
space.
So you
couple
can do
rollers
that
and
too,
shit.
but you might get off spray on the vehicles beside, and if those people are wanting to sue you,
Well, they're
about
gonna
it,
be
then
looking
they're
for a
gonna-
guy with a spray can. They're
Yeah,
gonna be
right.
looking for a person driving up.
They're not even gonna look for the guy with the spray can.
But what
They're
if
just
he's
like, "Ah, this
driving up
car's
with a
parked."
spray can in his car?
Well, that's where you do the like
Well,
most
this
bold
strategy
thing and you just
works
leave
in the
it
sand,
there.
and it works on a real parking lot. Just spray
Yes.
paint a number, put a
On
pylon.
the sand.
Or just spray paint on the people's cars beside it and say, "Don't park in between here."
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. On their cars, yeah. There's 2 arrows pointing this way.
Just take caution tape and run it around the 2 vehicles on
Yeah.
both sides of the parking lot.
And then smash one of their
Oh, do a body
windshields.
outline there too.
Ooh, yeah.
And then- and
there
then
you
kill
go,
someone
that's
there.
The real one. Oh shit.
Nobody's gonna go in the parking spot that a body's in, bro.
That's
There's
what
a
the
body
You
there.
should have just made a body outline just laying in it. You guys wouldn't have
But the
pulled
whole
up.
You
reason,
even get a
the
personal
whole
guard
reason
to guard
that
it.
they're doing something to the parking lot is so that they can eventually park in there once.
Mhm.
You know, maybe he just had to leave to go to Timmy's to get fucking Jimmy in the back seat a little cream cheese, fucking
Cream
bagel.
cheese. Man, I would not give my 4-year-old infant a cream cheese bagel. I don't
I
think
would
they would
give
like
my-
it.
I said
Myself
little
cream
Jimmy.
cheese
He's
bagel,
at
though.
least
Yeah.
7 years old.
He's at
Little
least
Jim.
7 years old.
Slim Jim.
I can't remember when I started liking sour cream.
Anyway,
Yeah,
no cream cheese, not
cream
sour.
cheese.
Yeah, what the
This
fuck?
ain't a
Sour
taco,
cream bagel. What the fuck?
Maybe it should be.
Oh,
A little cilantro on it.
There isn't a Taco Bell. There's a David Timmy's. Shop.
That's so good.
The
Sour
Timmy's.
cream bagel.
There's a Timmy's, so Jimmy is getting the cream cheese bagel.
cream cheese.
Yeah, I
bagel.
got the joke.
Yeah, where's
Yeah.
There's a fucking,
Anyway, when he
was that a
comes
bar?
back, they still want their
Timmy.
spot, but they know that all the spots are full because people are trying to park down there. So they're like, "Mom, you just
Put a curb
stay-
there.
Stay right in the spot.
Mhm.
We'll go get the Timmy's and then come back, and you can let us back in because you'll hold the spot." But they got there before that happened. And they're like,
They're probably like
Get out! We're parking here.
You know,
like a
you
bunch of
should.
people that saw her
I
and just,
want to
let
put
her
like
stand
an
there.
electrical company or like some sort of construction company just on the side of my truck, obviously fake, and I'll be like, "Could I get you to move? I need to
work on this light pole.
Yeah.
I need to work on. I need to inspect here."
It's just a big magnet. You get out and slap it on the side of the box.
Yeah, bitch, science.
Just put road spikes in the parking spot. They're
Man,
portable
oh, shit.
and they work.
But road spikes will
Honestly-
make them stay.
No, like if she had road spikes before you guys got there, you guys probably wouldn't pull up.
Yeah.
You didn't get out to take him off, but
I feel like people would just ride over road spikes thinking, like, seeing it from a different angle, being like, oh, it's just metal on the ground. And then they ride over it, and then they're stuck there, which is very counterintuitive. Because then they're in the parking spot.
yeah, forever until they get their car out at least.
So not only did they take your parking spot, they aren't going to be leaving either. We've been talking about parking spots for a while. Kyle, you had a dream?
Yes, I had a dream and it reminds me of you, but you weren't in it.
I don't
Uh,
know how to feel about that.
Wait a second.
So I was at some kind of office building, right? And I'm waiting
Doesn't
for something.
sound like me.
It's like standing parables.
It gets there. I get bored of waiting, so I walk away, and deeper in the building I find this convention. Like a small convention.
Titty convention?
No, just like nerd shit.
Okay, never mind.
And
Not too
this
far
is-
off.
Disappointed. That's close
I mean,
enough.
yeah, this is this kind of convention.
I put
Nice.
up posters.
Um,
Most of them are lewd, but there's also Batman.
Yes.
Batman is a monster.
So, yeah. Where was I going with this?
You
Convention.
dream
Conventions.
convention.
Yes.
Yes.
It was a convention. And I thought this was the coolest shit. So I go looking around and I find this amazing place. Lots of good art for sale. All kinds of stuff. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, oh, fucking awesome. I go deep into that stand. It was like one of those massive stands. And a friend, an old friend of mine, he kind of grabs my shoulder and he's like, this place sucks, let's go. I'm like, what? What do you mean? He says, this place sucks, let's go. We're gonna go now. And I got angry at him, so I'm like, alright, bro, I don't want to fucking leave. And then another friend of ours comes up and says, yeah, this place sucks, let's fucking go. And he starts yelling at me. I'm like, I don't want to go!
Yeah, you're like,
And then he starts like trying to strangle me, and I'm fighting back. I'm like, I will fucking kill you, because I don't want to go!
And why did that remind you of me?
Yeah, right. He wants to kill you, Eric. He wants.
I just imagine that. That's like you energies trying to strangle someone because they're trying to pull you away from some nerd shit and
Yo, this
titties.
place sucks.
I don't want to go.
I gotta tell you my story. That is, I'm a monster.
Yeah, okay.
This
wait
one's a
second.
true one.
He's a yokai.
So,
It's not a clickbait title, right?
He's a Yuki.
Hey, Yuki.
so
Gone-
recently,
gone aggressive.
I had a package that I needed to pick up from the post office. The post office isn't too far from my house. So I was like, I'm going to make a nice afternoon of this. I'm going to go for a nice little short walk. I'm going to go get my package, and then I'm going to come home.
Nice.
The weather's nice outside. I'm not going to drive. And then on my way, I walk across, on the sidewalk, this lady walking the same direction as me, opposite direction of me. She's coming my way, and she's like feverishly trying to put on her mask. And I'm like, oh shit, I better do etiquette too if she's gonna do it. And then shove my Crypt Keeper hand into my pocket, and I yank out so hard that I rip the straps on it. And then I'm like, oh fuck, and I fold it over my nose. I'm like, hi, hello, and I
He's
walk
like
by
an
the lady.
astronaut on Mars.
He's
His
like
helmet
holding
just
it up.
broke.
And then I'm trying to fix it. I loop the fucking mask, the part over the mask, try and pull it tight, and it rips a little more across the bridge of the nose, and I'm like, oh fuck, this is irreparable now. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna walk home, like after also like walking back and forth like where I would cross for the lights to get to them. I looked like a crackhead.
You look
Like just walking back and forth in one place, just fiddling with something. I try and like roll it around again. It doesn't get any better. I get so pissed off I rip the other ear hole off, and then
Damn it, Eric.
I'm like I'm already like almost there. Like I'm basically outside of the door. And I'm like, I'm just going to walk back. I don't want to have to ask somebody else for spare masks, because the reason I have so many masks is because my dad just takes boxes home from work.
Yeah.
But a lot of other people only have one. So it would be weird if I asked people for a spare mask, because obviously they probably put their face in it.
Yeah, right.
Which leads me to my next point. I start walking home a little bit. I get maybe a minute down the road, and I see a mask lying on the ground. Just a little bit of dirt on it.
That's how Eric got COVID.
So I zero in on it.
Friggin' drove it. He's got like the
I
next tier.
I zero in on it like a dog that just found a treat lying on the ground. And I'm like,
Sniffing it. He's like, yeah, just sniffing it out.
I reach down and I stuff the old mask into it to be kind of like a filter, and I just use the loops around. And like I march back in, and like they're like, "Hi, can I help you with anything?" And I say, "I got my mask to work, and now I'm robbing the place."
Fuck SpongeBob.
But
Put
no,
the money in the bag. Put it in. He's like not even looking at the lady. He's like on the other side. Mask just covering his eyes. That's like not even on properly.
and like my eyes are wide. I probably do look like a crackhead again. Like I'm just standing there like fucking arms straight at my side, staring at the counter, waiting to be served.
Yeah, feeling good shit. So did you? How much money you get?
None. I got my book.
I didn't actually rob the place. I just took my stuff and left.
I should have though.
We good.
I felt like I was in the mindset to properly
Then
do
you put
it.
the mask on the ground, and when they use it for evidence, it's someone else's DNA.
But that's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is.
We already have a second mask. You just cover it on your face and you keep running. Hold on to it.
You pull off your own face. Then
you
they're
put it on
looking.
someone else, and
They're looking
think
for
that-
someone that looks like you. They aren't looking for the guy without a face.
The guy that's bleeding out dead. Yes, that guy. That's him, officer.
Just fly out in a helicopter. Then they aren't going to be able to chase you.
Yeah, you
Unless they got fighter jets handy. But London doesn't have those.
Yeah, we don't got no fighter jets, bro.
Yeah.
But how long would it take for a fighter jet to fly from Toronto to here?
Not long.
Yeah, like maybe 10 minutes, I think.
Fuck Toronto. I say we ignore
Burn
Toronto.
But
Toronto.
how many does Toronto have?
It's got a couple Boeing 67s.
He's serious as fuck, dude. But wait a second.
You know, he's applying actual reality to it.
They're a
Toronto
large
doesn't have any either.
They're a large commercial airport. They aren't a military
Yeah,
base.
they don't hold no
Where
damn
are
fighter
our
jets.
Wherever the fuck we got jets, we
The
got
closest
some
military base.
Why
I
do
can
we
think
need
of would
jets?
Be, in Michigan.
Yeah,
Like
Michigan.
Reagan, Sarnia.
I feel like we got jets.
We got jets.
We got
So
jets,
we
but
got
we
a
don't
lot.
got fighter jets.
They're out there
I
in
feel like we
Cold
got
Lake,
fighter
Alberta.
jets too, though.
Yeah.
Trenton probably has.
Why are they so
some
far away?
fighter
What if
jets.
we were going to war?
Trenton. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. That's the
They're
scariest.
landing. I get the fighter
That's
jets
the
over
scariest
there.
thing about
Seriously.
Canada. We have the largest area
Yeah, but not enough
with
fucking
no
military.
people to man it.
Right.
Our country
Canada's
will
actually
get
fucking huge, bro.
bulldozed.
Not to mention we have freaking outdated military everything.
Yeah.
So what does this have to do with using a jet to get to the store?
Yeah, wait
So
a
that they
second.
can stop you from taking $50 in cash.
The only way they can catch you. The only way they can catch you if you leave in a helicopter is with a fighter jet.
Yeah.
Then they try and launch.
But then they would
they're
launch
like,
a
"Yo,
satellite at you.
Yo, scramble the orange helicopter, and the orange helicopter takes off. Somebody's gonna call 911 and say, "Hey, I'm dying." And then
Burn it
the
on the
orange
dance
helicopter's
floor.
gonna have to go there. They don't have a police helicopter. This isn't Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah. Like.
And you don't have a 4-star wanted level if you rob a convenience store.
But what if you escape the police helicopters coming after you with a fighter jet, but then to stop the fighter jet, they have to hit you with a satellite. You see? It's just escalation. This was what Batman 2 was about.
Yeah. Yeah.
We start using semi-automatic, they start using full auto.
And
Stop hitting my fucking buddy! My room is just a place of chaos.
I forgot we were recording.
Did you find out if that was the chair that almost falls all the way backwards?
No, he's tilted.
Shit.
He's a tilted gamer.
Tyler, hit that damn thing out of his hand. This is why I
next to him too. What the fuck? I smacked that.
That was a
Tyler, this is why
go anywhere.
you will become. You found the chair. This is why if I ever become Supreme Chancellor, you will become one of my right-hand men.
Thank you. Like, execute order 66.
And I will be his left foot.
Yes. Oh shit. Left foot blue. And Lucas just starts fucking running.
I will be Twister.
Everybody thinks that life will be like chess, but it's a lot more like Twister.
Oh, shit.
With a sick-ass skeleton and 3 wolves howling at the moon background. You ever see those posts where it's like mainly old, like 50-year-olds post that where it's like I'm a badass trucker dad from Missouri and I don't like getting fucked with. It's just a very long specific shirt.
Yeah, very well. It's like some basic ass.
Oh!
He toucheth the fox.
Happy
For a
birthday.
second, I couldn't see his hand.
Just started levitating.
I was scared.
Damn, Kyle, you're high, dude. I saw him reaching up for it.
I can't see his head.
I saw Lucas's arm reaching up for it, but it was playing like dangerous fucking violin music. It was like the fast ass. Just throw it at the door or something. We can hear the rustles. It was like
Loudcast.
it was playing like scary ass fucking violin music. But like it was like Dance Macabre, where it was like,
Like in
and
the
I was like,
fucking 80s.
Yeah, right.
he touches the fox.
But yeah, it was spooky.
Rest in peace, Fox.
Or did the fox touch it?
But what did the fox
Did the
What
say?
does, yeah, I was gonna say, what does the fox actually
They scream.
say, though?
They say a lot of
Can I
things,
get a,
actually. They make many
an
noises,
example?
but they do scream.
They're like,
Did they give you their SoundCloud? Is
yes.
there a track I can listen to?
Yeah.
They actually all sound. They all sound like. Do you remember Austin Powers 3?
Maybe, possibly.
They all sound like Foxy Cleopatra from that.
Foxy. She's pretty hot. Alright.
She is. I dig the afro, man.
Yeah,
Have you played Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess?
You know, I said it before. I said it before you guys got here. But I looked at that poster and I'm like, man, Lucas is gonna zero in on that Midna poster. Because the last 2 times I've talked with you, she came up in conversation just randomly. I have a Midna poster on my wall.
He just looks every time. Did you buy all of them, or did you purchase any of them? Or
Did you buy them?
did you produce any of them? Purchase. I was like, wait a second.
Produce?
Yeah, like, did you make
Did you
them?
No,
buy them?
Shut the fuck up
I
right
would-
now.
Did you,
I wouldn't put my.
did you
I wouldn't put my own.
Yeah.
That's rather narcissistic. I wouldn't put my own art up
Why
against
not?
the wall.
How's that narcissistic? It's
Because
good.
I don't like any of it once it comes out.
It's good. It's good art.
It ain't good. I'm not
I
an
thought
artist.
I honestly thought you made some of these, so that's how good I think
Okay.
your art is.
You're
Alright.
3-1, Eric. You're overruled.
There you go.
Yeah, that's kind of a lesson to humanity to not be narcissistic.
But
That's why when Eric asked
but
me
I
the
would-
thing
I
that
wouldn't
God's
put my-
at,
I
was
wouldn't put my
fuck
own art up.
everything. I don't even know.
it was that's all
just kidding.
purchased from like
No.
strictly
We were
conventions.
talking about that earlier.
I got a lot more as well, but
nice.
like I didn't feel like putting them up on the
Right.
wall.
Mhm. You should
Who
get like
was
this
it?
like
I forget.
stickies that are like the
What?
two-way
Who
stickies.
was it?
So you don't have to put like tape across.
don't
'cause
know.
Sometimes also tape.
Yeah.
Goes off the wall, but two-way stickies are nice.
It's off the wall, bro.
Yeah, but if you try to take the tape and peel it, it probably might peel like the.
That's because I put the films on. If you look at all of them, they have films
They're
on them.
plastic.
I don't know,
yeah.
I'm just saying sometimes like tape will peel the actual like wall, but there's no real paint. It's all just.
It's drywall. Who
Yeah,
cares?
I was looking now. I was like,
Drywall,
This is my
you
way
say.
of finishing the wall. I'm going to cover it with posters.
yeah, right. Just put it on. That'd be nice though. That'd be a cool
Yeah.
way to make your wall. There's literally a bunch of posters you filled up on a wall.
Yeah. So
It's-
that's
it's
all.
it's like what the rooms in like fantasy that are just
Right.
wall to wall with paintings
Yeah.
with fine
It's
corners
like
and
collages and
shit.
shit of stuff.
And but you just have Imp Midna.
Imp Midnight.
Jesus
Warhammer.
Christ.
Yes,
God Almighty.
Emergence.
exactly.
The three wise men. We got frankincense, myrrh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what type of fucking chapel are we in right now? I was like,
Are you
A
are you just
Slanesh
taking in
chapel.
how different all of the posters are from each other?
right? Frankincense, murder,
Like
murder. Oh shit.
this is my wall is just horny meets violence.
Yeah, in a way, I can see that. You even have Splatoon on there. Wait a second, is that?
Wait.
Does that look like Splatoon?
Yeah, it's
No,
what-
no.
Never
That
mind,
can't
maybe it's
be.
not.
I can't.
I just saw this.
Well,
flag.
but
No,
it
that's definitely
is.
Splatoon. Yeah, it is.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
It's the Squid.
Eric!
It's the Squid
Eric!
Sisters.
But I don't know
Huh?
what they're doing
can't
out
jump.
there. That's the question.
I just mainly got it because I like Splatoon.
I know, actually,
Well,
that's true. Eric actually does
it's
like
got nothing
Splatoon.
to do with the other ones, right?
No.
It's like really sexy.
By the
Splatoon
way,
characters.
those ones are not kids.
I hope not. I was. I hope not.
Because I know one of the main selling points of the game is you're a squid now, you're a kid now.
You're
They're
a squid.
they're
Can't be them.
canonically 18.
Just the perfect
They're
age.
18-year-old Squidwards.
Squidwards, bro.
But I have non-horny things up there. I'm done
Yeah.
I'm done defending my
What
wall.
was the last RPG game you guys
Batman's
have
up
played?
there
Yeah, Batman's up there.
in full latex. But
It's Batman Beyond, man. You never seen that show as a kid?
I did.
I think a little
Okay.
bit, yeah.
Good.
I'm just
In full
Just
latex.
harassing.
Full gimp suit.
Full gimp suit.
What?
It's got the bat.
Bat dildo.
Yeah, I was gonna say his whole fucking
Would he
utility
call
belt,
it a-
bro. It's like lube, fucking. He's like a bunch of fucking like butt plugs. It's like I don't fucking know, man. Whatever you have.
Instead
on
of
his-
throwing batarangs, he throws bangerangs and plays Skrillex.
Would he call would he call his like if he had a dildo, would he call it his Batto?
Badillo?
No, he'd call it his guano.
Ew.
That's his shit, Kyle. That's disgusting.
That is his shit.
But that's his Mexican shit.
What the fuck?
It's guano, man. Ain't that Spanish?
Who you fucking with, Ese?
Yeah, wait.
Don't you know I'm loco? I think guano is just the name for bat shit. It's not Spanish.
Yeah, that's the name for bad shit. Ain't that Spanish?
I guess I've been watching too much Scooby-Doo.
Why are they talking about Guano and Scooby-Doo?
When were they ever speaking Spanish like Scooby-Doo?
There was that one where there was the Scooby-Doo
I mean,
where they
if
had the
went to, like, Mexico
chupacabra.
or something, yeah, I was gonna
He
say.
knows. He knows exactly. Look, I've been misled by modern society. It's not my fault. Please, don't cancel me.
I was gonna say you've been watching too much Austin or Ace Ventura.
Yeah, right. Ace Ventura is nice.
Man, Jim Carrey's weird now.
Pet detective, whatever.
So weird, bro.
He's too woke.
Yeah, he's too woke.
He's too woke for the rest of us.
He's actually wearing one of those red little hats. I'm kidding. He doesn't wear that.
Fuck.
One of the fezzes. You're squeaking, Tyler.
And he
You
knows
think-
Spanish.
You think?
Guano. Good.
What if you were at?
Bueno.
Yeah, right? That's what he was fucking thinking, bro.
What? All right.
Oh, just my cat.
El Goodo.
All right. Think years in the future,
Elgato.
you're at a Nintendo convention.
Me gusta.
Heavens to
And-
Bitsy.
They have a person.
Heavens to Bitsy,
They have they have a special interview there with famous Mario, and then
It's Chris Pratt.
yeah, Chris Pratt comes out dressed as
Holy
Mario
fuck,
because
dude.
Nintendo's shelling
Seth
him the
Rogen's
big bucks.
literally gonna be fucking Donkey Kong.
Bro.
You know they only have him as Donkey Kong
I
so that
swear.
dumbass
He's gonna
laugh
come
of
to
his,
the
bro.
convention in blackface.
Whatever fucking goes on. Oh, he's brown, okay. But legit though, where the fuck are gorillas from? And the only thing I think Seth really has is that laugh though. Why didn't they just have the original cast? For like
They
I guess-
could have. But who voiced Donkey Kong before?
I
Other
don't
than
know.
the guy that just
I
went.
think it was- Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only reason why they want Seth in there though, because he laughs. And
Fucking.
his fucking laugh is
I
kinda
swear to
lame.
God, if they make one drug joke in that movie.
Oh man, I mean, I guess if it's Seth Rogen, I'm alright with Donkey Kong smoking a doob or something.
No, I'm regarding mushrooms. It's like, man, Mario, I'm not gonna try one of those mushrooms. Last time it messed me up.
Yeah, right.
Like that's if that's it. Okay, here's what I'm doing for the Sonic 2 movie. Me and my buddy Dylan, who was on the podcast a while ago.
How the fuck is Chris Pratt gonna go, Mamma Mia? Like, what the fuck is
He's gonna be like, ah, Mamma Mia.
Yeah, right. There's a dinosaur. Oh no.
All right, T minus half a month where it's like it's so disrespectful to cast somebody in an Italian role that isn't Italian.
I mean, I
Yep.
feel like that's happened a lot of times though.
But
Like,
that's
Johnny
what
Depp's
people
not
are gonna be
Italian.
saying.
That's what they're upset about,
Yeah.
of course. But there's so many times
Right.
when like, what was it? What was that one? There's just a lot of fucking shows. Okay, there's a lot of movies where
There's at least like 3, right?
No, there's at least like 5. Okay, I'm gonna be honest here, because there's a lot of Italian movies, like movies about.
No,
mobs
I mean
and
like
shit.
movies about
Like-
movies of all.
Oh, like what do you mean?
Like there's at least 3 of them.
Yeah, there's at least 3 movies in the whole world. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. What the fuck, dude? But no, like, have you guys ever seen any like mob movies or anything? Like,
No.
Where
a
they
lot
got,
of
like-
people, no, a lot of them actually are Italian, but some of them
Yes, like
aren't
Tony
at all. Or just
Soprano.
pretend to be like Italian.
I
Right.
watched Gotham.
There you go.
There were some mobs in there.
You really did.
He did watch Gotham, Tyler.
There you guys.
Don Falcone,
Yeah.
Right.
Baroni.
Do you think he's actually Italian? The actor?
There's also people that are Italian.
really
that aren't.
Probably is. If we
But
search it up,
didn't
I
look
most
like
Do you
I don't
think
even
Guano
know.
is Spanish?
It's actually
I
Italian.
gotta ask Dora. Don't worry about it.
Hey Siri.
Dora looks like she bites now. And when I say that, I mean like rabies.
Oh yeah, the new like
Yeah.
animations they have for it. Yeah.
But does she still explore? Or
I
is that-
thought you were
Dora.
making.
Is
I
that
thought
like
you were
old
calling her a
news?
dog.
Yeah, I thought he was saying she used teeth, bro. Eric's like, it's not gummy enough.
I just got disgusted by my own thought. Do you think that people that are into like, you know, pet play and shit were like the one person in
Wait
there?
a second. Oh, yeah,
Okay,
like
yeah.
A dog
One
or
of
they
the
pull
people
around
tries
on a
to like pretend to be a dog and shit,
Yeah,
Do you
that shit's
think
weird
the other
sometimes, bro.
person that is like pretending to be an actual person because they aren't? They're a fucking crazy person.
Mhm.
They're just pretending.
Yeah, right. It's like someone's gotta be the responsible owner.
But
Shit, I guess I'll do it.
But like, you ever think that they're like, "Here, come here, baby," after they like put I almost said pepperoni, peanut
I
butter.
thought you were gonna call the person Peppa Pig or some
After-
shit. After they put Peppa Pig.
After
in the
they
grades.
put peanut butter on their dick or pussy, they're like, "Here, come here, baby," and it's like the act of like making your dog do it.
Oh my fucking god, bro! Wait a second.
Yeah,
I don't know how they do it. I don't know what they do.
man, I saw a video. I woke up at 6 a.m. for work, and I was just sitting on my couch for like 2 minutes before I have to go to work. I pull up Instagram, and the first thing I see is like a lady jumping around, bouncing backwards, pretending to be a dog while a guy vacuums. She's like barking at the vacuum, and like I turned my phone off for like the rest of the day.
It's like those videos. It's like where people just have like strange addictions. I think that's what it's called,
Yeah.
right? Strange addictions. And it's like someone wants
I
to eat
like to
fucking
eat glue.
drywall or some shit. Yeah, it's like I love the taste of it. But then there's like people who literally, like those are actual problems.
Have
They eat
you-
fucking glue or drywall, and it's like what the
Stop
fuck?
touching the blue, and you're making it crinkle. The viewers are gonna think our darpers are filling.
Do you guys remember like what was it? Was it 1,000 Ways to Die?
Yes.
That
Yeah.
shit was fucking. What was your worst? What was
Put the cookie down.
Look at him, so my jizz dang.
The fox is flying.
You put it back from whence it came.
It looks like he's just chilling out in the
The
beanbag.
one where they're in the brass bowl, and they
The
light
brazen bull.
a fire underneath the brass bowl.
What are we talking about?
But they got a door. They got a door that opens, so they put
Yeah, so you
Human.
close it.
Yeah, I mean, that's like all
Inside
like
the
Roman.
brass
isn't
Kyle
it?
talked
Isn't
about
that
what if
Roman?
that
Or
thing
is it
became.
Greece?
What if that thing became like a human, but like when you fuck it, it like heats up on the inside? That's what Kyle
That
said.
is nothing like what it's
I
supposed
don't
to do.
think
bro.
I said
That shit's supposed to cook a motherfucker, and then it's got.
I
Like,
just edited that
The reason why
episode.
it's called the brass bowl, it looks in the shape of.
You were
a
like,
when you're
what's-
getting cooked alive inside of it? You're like, ugh.
Kyle asked, "What's the sexiest
So it
torture
sounds like a
device?"
bull's fucking leg.
Well, they light the fire, right? They put you in there and then they light the fire. So there's like the whole time period between the fire going from
And you're touching cold
Nothing.
brass until it's
all
fucking
the
hot
way
as shit.
until
It's like-
it's like enough.
Yeah,
to
it's
melt
like a
you.
grill. You just grill them.
Yeah, that's why it's the brass bowl though, because you're like getting cooked alive, making moaning sounds.
That's the
bro.
worst
Making
one.
beef.
Yeah.
Was that on 1,000 Ways to Die?
It was.
Okay.
I think the
I
worst
was
one
like,
for
but
like,
like, isn't that aren't they all like weird ways to die rather
Yes.
than like
They're all-
They-
intentional ways to die? Like someone.
They always have to
One
put a, like,
chick died
nuance to it.
masturbating
with
a
the fucking
carrot.
carrot. I remember that shit, bro. I was
Man.
like, what the?
the
fuck?
worst one that I saw
I
for
just
me
wanna-
was
I was like 12 years old, like, what the fuck's going on? At first she had a cucumber, didn't she? And then she like decided to do it with a carrot instead. And it's like,
Oh, she said she used all kinds of fruits.
everything from her fucking garden, bro. Everything from her garden.
all
She grew them
kinds of
herself.
fruits.
All I remember is like the scene is her in a garden, or like the actor in a garden picking up vegetables and shit, and it's like.
And
these
she
walks.
finds a big one. Yeah,
No.
I know the one.
I was like,
Every
I think
single
everyone knows
person
it,
I
too.
know that watched that show has one that like fucked them up inside that they still carry that with them today.
I still carry this one. When I was
you know,
when
there's a lot
I
of them.
when I was watching, there was this
The hot tub
couple.
one was bad.
Was that the one where the guy got prolapsed?
Mhm. I
Yeah.
think they were fucking in the hot tub, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But the one that messed me up was this couple. They were pool hopping, like they were just going to people's pools and swimming in them while they weren't home. So the guy, he found like somebody that was working in their backyard. So like all the tools were left out, and he shoots a nail gun, and like he goes to go on the slip and slide, but one of the nails was like,
In the slip and slide.
yeah, it was in the slip and slide sticking upwards, and he gets disemboweled by it as he goes by, and you just see his body slam into the pool. Yeah, and you see like the
Damn.
intestine trailing behind. That one fucked me up.
Yeah, because you had to watch that shit and they like made it like. Man, what was that?
I feel
Was
like I
that
just
National
fucked up
Geographic,
Lucas.
right? That was not National Geographic.
Yeah, or history.
The history. Those channels used to be so much better back then. Like, way fucking
Discovery and History were the two that I would
Discovery, National Geographic, Animal Planet used to be my favorite.
Animal Planet's pretty good.
I used to love that, but now it's like not as good. It's just a bunch of like doctors or like that's.
Have you ever watched Treehouse?
You're watching Treehouse.
I can say I
have.
There used to be one where they were in the jungle.
Was it George of the Jungle?
The Treehouse was in the jungle.
There was like it was the jungle and there was a sloth, I think. And, like,
Was it like a
people would walk in?
National Discovery show?
There was a monkey.
A Mankey? Do you mean Zaboomafu?
That's what I was thinking. Like, was it like Zaboomafu?
No,
like,
it wasn't animated. It was real.
Zaboomafu was
real.
Yeah,
It was a lemur.
It was a lemur. It wasn't
Maybe.
a sloth.
Quite possible.
It's like white and black, right?
With the
like,
wild
striped
crats.
tail. Yeah, wild crats. They have like a cartoon now. I used to watch that shit before I went to high school. Like in high school, before I go to class, when I had my younger brother, I'd wake up to be going to class, and my mom and him would already be awake watching TV. So then he'd be literally watching like the wild crats, and they have like an animated like series where they go around doing shit.
My brother watched that one too.
Yeah, and I'd sit there and just watch with him. I'm like, damn, it's pretty lit. Like, damn, this reminds me of everything else. Yeah, it's pretty nice still.
My brother was watching Gravity Falls too, back
Gravity
then.
Falls is nice.
I gotta go back and actually watch that series because it's one that interests me.
Yeah, it kind of feels like the regular show or like Adventure Time in a way, but like more mysterious.
Regular show says the words female pecs in it, and I give them props for that. That got past the censors, and I'm proud of them for it.
Female pecs, boobies.
Fucking tits, bro. Fat fucking tits, bro. Can you believe it?
Yeah, there's a big female
Absolutely incredible.
They're beautiful.
Incredulous.
Incredulous, fat, beautiful, big, possibly gay tits.
Yeah, possibly. Only slightly gay.
Possibly.
Tits.
All women know these days be bisexual and eat hot chip.
Wait, bees be bisexual?
They also wipe their asses with long nails. They're fucking. Their extensions.
I was gonna say.
Reach the toilet bowl.
What the fuck?
That's gotta be. You gotta wonder, like, you know, the girl from Tangled.
Mm-hmm.
That life's gotta suck. You're dragging 30 feet of yourself
Right.
behind you.
Hair can be. I feel like it'd be pretty heavy after a while. Or
Imagine-
it's annoying.
She would look like Marge Simpson on crack if she got it, like, into the fucking. What kind of hair does Marge have?
Power cut.
Nobody will ever have that in real life.
They will try.
I sent Danielle a video.
They
of
will
that thing,
fail.
and her the little fucking squeaky thing.
The squeeze.
And her only question was, tell Eric, I said, does he make it lick his balls? It's like,
Respond with yes.
Yo,
yes.
you should have been there in the damn Discord while.
I did. While I was drunk last night? Yeah, you can go ahead and explain it. Go for it.
Bro, Tyler was so lit last night.
I was drunk as fuck.
He was lit up like a goddamn firework on stage 3 of its explosion.
On stage
Damn,
3.
man.
Like, that's almost terminal.
Yeah.
That's lit.
Like, this motherfucker's on the combustion stroke of a gasoline engine.
Okay, but what's he saying?
He's like, yo, I ain't even drunk right now. I'll prove to y'all that I'm sober. I'm like, alright, bro.
Famous drunk talk.
He's like, hey, what y'all playing? Y'all want to play some Rocket League? Alright, let's hop in. Y'all playing Hunter Call of the Wild? Yeah, let's just hop right in. Let's go.
That's fucking lit.
I'm like, dude, okay, sing the alphabet backwards.
Nobody can do that. That's hard. That's unfair.
Backwards, man. And I'm just there like, wait a second.
Like
I didn't actually say
ZYX.
that because I would never do that to no one.
Just like no one can do that one. Thank you, Eric.
Like, it's
I
unfair to
just
ask that of
told
a sober person, but you pull a drunk guy over, you're just fucking with them at
Yeah,
that point.
right.
Yeah, that shit's fucked up.
The alphabet's
Like,
like,
come
Really?
on, man.
9.
Really, all I
8.
told him was prove to us that you're not drunk. And all he said is, okay, what y'all want to play? Y'all want to play some Rocket League? Yeah, let's get in some Rocket League. Who's inviting me? I could use an invite to the session, like. And then
I was ready to beat some
then
ass in the game.
right after he said that, he was drunk again. As he was saying that, he sounded like he was sober, but right afterwards, it was like
he zoned in just to say
Yeah.
it.
He kept leaving Atlas on me. He was playing on 2 computers at once.
What?
Mind-boggling.
I had Destiny open and Atlas. And every once in a while, for some reason, Steam would be like, alright, you have a game open. I'm going to shut the other one off. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
And then I get kicked out of the
Yeah, so I was like drunk as shit, just trying to figure it out. I'm like, I don't even know, man. And then, like, for some reason, I went and grabbed some of my lizards, and I had, like, 4 or 3 of them on me. Danielle's just yelling, put them back! Because, like, I have one here,
More
I have one here, like, one here, one here. And they're all looking at each other, like, pissed. They're like, fuck, I'm about to square up. And she's like, put them back! Because they're, like, fine, but once they're with each other, they're kind of also just, like,
Crazy,
Because they see something their size that could be bigger
something
than
that's
them.
also
With
them.
you, you're like God with a small G.
Right.
Like-
With a small G. God.
Like
Very feminine. God.
there's God and then
Yeah.
there's odd.
Yeah, right. That
Gay.
motherfucker odd as shit.
It's God and God with the banjo.
Wait, wouldn't the banjo one be stronger because he has it?
Yeah,
Well,
right.
no,
He's got a
because
weapon,
small
bro.
G don't he's less God because
That's
he's got
the
the
thing,
banjo
though.
rather than being like a fine wealthy man of the city who wears the suit and plays an electric
Do
guitar.
you think, like, gods fight with their fists?
I think they fight with lightning bolts.
That's fair. I mean,
That's cool as shit, bro. I would throw lightning bolts.
Like,
if I
which
could.
gods are we talking about?
There's any gods, bro. How do you
Like-
think they fight? Do you think they have specific
Like we
weapons?
I
got
don't really-
Uncle God
If we
up
were
top,
going
weird
by
boy. We got
Christi-
Jesus.
If we are going by Christianity, I think it's just one God.
Right,
so.
that's what I'm saying. I was like, in Christianity, there is just one God, but...
And then a lot of other societies are like,
have
our
weapons
gods
for their
just
god.
kind of get along.
Or something, yeah, I guess, too,
So,
yeah. I got it.
In The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess,
yes.
Midna fights with her hair.
Bro, look at this.
I was really wondering whether that came out of its sheath.
Yeah,
or
it
not.
did though.
what the fuck?
So Midna fights with her hair, but what would our god fight with? I imagine it just as a fist coming down from heaven and pointing. What would Lucifer fight with?
Pitchfork.
But does he have a pitchfork? What's indicating that he has a pitchfork?
I don't know, maybe it's just the fork he was eating with it at the Last Supper.
He would.
Lucifer wasn't at the Last Supper.
Oh, well, that's a damn shame. Maybe you should have invited him.
He was a fallen angel.
Yeah, well, you know,
All of the Last
you
Supper
can-
men were men, bro.
No,
I know
they're-
more.
No, they weren't.
I know more of Christianity. Who wasn't then?
There was some woman there, right?
Lucifer
I
would
imagine.
probably fuck with like goody two shoes people who you know.
Yeah, he fucks with stupid people.
Yeah, they're like the people who are, well, maybe I wouldn't call them stupid, but the people who are like book smart, who are always, you know, doing all their shit in high school, and they're always goody two shoes, like
And
always
then they get
brown
hit
nosing
by
the
reality.
teacher and shit, thinking that they'll do good shit and that someday they'll get to go to heaven. Those are the people that Lucifer fucks with, because he can just pull up and be like, yeah, here's an F on your assignment. And it's just like the end of their life. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I can't believe the teacher would give me such a terrible mark. But then there's
I
other
thought you were
people
gonna
that
mean
would
like they're gonna try and tempt somebody to like go to hell, and it's like, hey, there's this really
Yeah,
fucking
right.
fat titted lady just down the hall, and she's dying to have sex with the smartest kid in class. But
Lucifer
that's-
would be like, God
that's
damn,
premarital
me."
sex, bro.
Lucifer
You're
would
going
be
to
like,
hell.
Exactly, no. He just hits you with something. It's
I can say like I would fail that.
a
I'd
big
be going to
titty
hell
teacher,
if I
bro.
was in that guy's
Too
position.
bad we didn't have any good looking.
I think you'd be
teachers
going to hell if you were in your own position, too.
Yeah. So it doesn't. But what have I done that's terrible? Kyle, you said you hated me yesterday. We were playing Dark Souls, and Kyle was like, Eric, I need to preface this with you. I love you. You're a homie. But I fucking hate you.
Because you said the thing, and you said it for the last time, and I said, Eric, you delightful individual, the apple of my eye, you fucking suck.
What did I say for the fourth time?
I don't know.
I thought that it was because I sent you the fucking Pokemon farting video.
You know what? That might be it.
But remember how hard you laughed at it, brother.
I laughed
Can I
at it
have
because
a
Tyler
bush, by
played
the
it
way?
bass boosted through his microphone.
Or are you all out? Okay.
Did you just run out?
This is the last
No,
one.
never
No,
mind.
wait, that's
It's
all
okay.
you got.
Do not sacrifice the
Do
final
not.
brewski.
A Heineken.
sorry,
Oh,
broski.
thank you.
I
Want a beer?
apologize.
Sure.
They're all room temperature, not gonna lie. Not
This
freezing.
ain't too. This ain't
It's a
too
little
bad.
cold.
Yeah.
That's also one for you too, don't worry. No, I was just surprised.
I
was
feel
like,
terrible.
I was like,
Beer is great when you're
I got
fucking
one. I got
high
some
already.
too.
I'm
Or
about to
drunk.
find out.
I should have brought more. I was like,
It's like
oh, this is probably
it's
more
like
than I'll be
club
drinking
soda
anyway.
when you just need any liquid.
yeah, it just almost done right.
Kind of is.
6 beers.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's like when
It's
I
also
was
an
6, I
aftertaste
was
of
like,
piss.
what? Are you for real?
An aftertaste
Oh
of
my
piss.
But it's like, shit.
Aftertaste just lasts a really long time.
Is that your first beer you've ever had?
German beer.
No, I've had beers
Heineken.
before, but they
I'm
kind
pretty
of
sure
taste
Heineken's
like
German, right?
shit.
Yeah, Heineken's German.
Okay.
Going by my Hunka Dinka Durkin fucking.
Amsterdam.
Fuck!
I'm pretty sure I was,
racist.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, because I said German, but then instantly I was like, did we not go to a Heineken beer factory when we were on that fucking trip for some reason? We didn't go to one, but we drove by and they were like, yo, does Heineken they make beer? And then everyone, all the teachers were like, don't tell them that.
Did you lose a tooth?
I was waiting for you to.
You lost a tooth.
What? No, it seems right there. What do you mean?
No, it's not. You fucking with me. You're both fucking with me. I saw him with his tooth out.
Yeah, tooth right there.
See,
Yo.
Kyle saw it too. Do it again. You're fucking with me. Do it again.
You're tripping.
I'm not fucking tripping. Yeah, see?
What the fuck?
Look at you, fucking Mad Magazine. How'd that happen?
Oh, that was
Was it an accident on the dirt bike?
not on the dirt bike.
That
Okay.
was forever ago. He's had that for a while.
I was on the pedal bicycle.
Oh, downgrade.
Yeah, I was going a lot slower, but it hurt a lot more. That's for sure. Yeah. I hit the pavement and it knocked out that tooth right there.
Damn, that would hurt. I can just have
And then they just shoved it back in at the hospital. Yeah, we'll just push it right back in there. It'll be fine. Well, the bone said, yo, you're not a tooth no more. You're a bone. Okay, well, we're going to reabsorb, become one. Because it thought the tooth was a bone.
Teeth are
Bones.
bone.
Apparently
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
bad.
keratin, right?
So they're like, all right, well, we're going to yank that tooth out so that it doesn't get reabsorbed as a bone. And then we're
Almost
gonna
like
put
it
a
would have been
fake
better if
tooth
they just
back
left
in
it
there.
out.
Yeah, at this point they could probably. I mean, it's
Well, they're
probably-
gonna put like threads in there, and then they'll put a stud in there, and then they'll make a fake tooth that looks just like my original tooth would have looked, and shove it on top of that stud,
Fuck
so
yeah.
that I can
Yeah.
basically unscrew my tooth. I said, hey, can you put like a fucking bottle opener on the end of that tooth?
Man, my teeth
They
are already
didn't take
bottle
too
openers.
kindly to that joke. They were kind of upset about that. No way. What the? And I was gonna take out this fake tooth and spray paint it gold,
Oh.
because that would be hilarious.
That would
if
be
I-
lit,
yeah.
bro.
Little-
You gotta go
little
tuning
gold
just
tooth.
hide it every once in a while.
I feel
Someone's
like
trying to jump you. You're like, bro, you already took it. Where the fuck? What do you want from me? It's like you're just hiding it. Like you just moved it back.
But
This is Outer Banks. This is the gold from the Royal Merchant.
There you go. Yeah.
I think what I would do if I was in that position was I would get the thing where like you can take it out and put it back in like you can, but I would just have it out most of the time anyways. I feel like it's a look. See, it's a look. Definitely fucking memorable.
Bro, he did the same thing to me though. I was just, what were we playing a game or we were just sitting around? Either way, he just fucking like goes missing. I just look at him like, bro, what the fuck happened to your tooth? Like, what?
Well, I told him about it in person, right? And
Yeah.
then I was at Jack's house with Tyler and Nick. And we were like session, right? That's where it was, right in the garage, right?
I think so. Man, I think you did at my house before.
Yeah,
But
probably.
you did to them later at that
Yeah.
house.
But Tyler already knew, so I just yanked it out. And then I put it right back in. And he's like, what? It's like, confused. Quite easily to see that he was confused. Because his tooth was gone a second ago, but now it's back.
Can you think of all the times that missing that tooth would be an advantage though? Like there's like a lot of social ones where
Most
like
of the time when I'm drinking chocolate milk, I think of how beneficial it would have been if I could have had a hole in my teeth, because then you could just put your straw right through.
yeah.
And just, it would be perfect.
Or like just put the straw where it usually goes and just drink anyway.
But you have to have your jaw open for that, Tyler.
You
You ever factor that
You
in?
literally can close your teeth. Close your
But
mouth.
why can you only use a straw for chocolate milk?
I mean, I got a little gap between my teeth. I can
Well, you can't, but
You
that's
finesse the
normally
straw
what I
between
use
there.
a straw for, just because of shits and giggles.
Have you guys ever like chugged too much milk before?
Yeah.
There was a
You just
time in
throw up.
high school when me and Kyle and our other friend Connor, we would go and get a carton of strawberry milk every day
Good days.
It is chugging.
Where?
at No Frills.
Oh.
Why from no? I mean, Clark already. I guess maybe it's cheaper than no.
No. You see, when we say a carton of strawberry
Oh,
milk,
you
we
mean, like,
don't
the
mean
big ones, yeah,
we don't
yeah.
mean these ones.
I
We
mean
went
the whole
we
carton,
like,
you know,
we
all
got a
tall
gallon
boys.
one. We got a gallon of strawberry
So
milk
I've
every
seen you
day.
guys with a lot
I
of
would like
jars.
you guys to know too. I'm lactose intolerant.
Yeah, so you can go home with shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Animals.
They
were good days, though. I miss
take the
strawberry
dog acid
milk.
and shit on my floor.
Huh?
I miss strawberry milk.
I do too. I miss those days when we
What
could
time
just
you gotta
go
home?
and get strawberry milk every day.
Yeah.
I mean, we still can, but we
The,
can't do
the
it with the
eggnog
boys.
days were good too.
Oh, what times?
Yeah,
To
we
you,
got-
where you gotta go to.
The only time we ever switched it up from strawberry milk was when we got eggnog.
Yeah.
We drank an entire carton of eggnog in a day.
Yeah, we drank a lot of eggnog.
Eggnog was harder on our stomachs. Much
You're
more
getting-
creamy.
You're getting closer to eggnog season though.
We are getting closer to eggnog season. We didn't have an eggnog season last
yeah,
season.
we need to drink some eggnog. We also need to do a Secret Santa.
Yeah, man. Do you remember
Yeah.
all those times me and Liam got you just garbage from
Yeah,
Value
every
Village?
fucking time. I'm over here like, okay, I'm gonna get my friend something nice. And then, from the line, I was never pissed about it, but I always thought it was funny, because I'm like, okay, I'll get them, like, a hat and shit, like, normal shit that you get, like, a homie. But then, like, this is what I opened from my fucking box. I get a fucking meat grinder, I got a fucking, like, what the fuck? I'm just like, what's going on?
We got you a hat.
I'm so confused.
Liam was like,
A
"No,
hat
we
that
gotta
you guys
get."
found on the road.
We
It was
found-
like muddy still when I pulled out the box.
We found a hat that was just on the road. Liam did a burnout on top of it, and then we just threw it in the bag with the other shit we got you.
I was like, wait a second.
I still
What's
have
going
that
on?
Elvis Presley skull. Thank you, by the way. That goes where I go.
That was a good
Like
Elvis.
that's a
I
household
looked at it, I
item.
was like, hell yeah, it's there. I got him that. Also, when I was there was a little crack in it. So I was like, what's the discount on this thing? Because before it was like $200. I was like, holy shit. But then there was a crack in it, so they're like $50. I was like, fuck you.
Really?
Okay. Yeah.
I gotta start like tearing open things
Right,
that
that's what I
don't
was saying. I
matter.
was like, okay, $50. Hell yeah, this goes
That's
to
like
my
going
fucking Eggs
to-
gift. I was
That's
fuck
like
yeah.
going to No Frills and like denting all the cans, and it's like
Right, you're just like,
discount.
what the fuck?
just smash them on the ground.
Mm-hmm. That was a good. I thought I knew you'd like that too. It's funny shit.
Yeah,
It was always funny.
like that'll be on my kitchen
I
counter.
literally still have
someday.
that fucking. Like,
Apparently, we're going to do bank robberies with it based on the last discussion we had about it.
I remember you guys, I fucking open it up and there's like a fucking willy warmer, but it's a Santa Claus hat or whatever.
I got you
It's
that
like,
one.
wait a second. I fucking put this on my dick and I'm Santa Claus. Ho ho ho, bitches.
Wow.
I literally would just leave it in my
It'd
bathroom.
make it look like your balls had a beard.
It's been out in the open forever.
Yeah.
I never hit it.
I've seen it every
Right?
time I've
never
gone
hit it.
over.
I wasn't like afraid of it or like ashamed of it. I just thought it was funny as shit, so I put it out in the open. Every time like someone walks into my bathroom, sometimes I literally would have had questions like, "Do you ever use that?" I'm like, "No, it's just been in the box ever since I got it. I don't know where they got it from. I ain't put it on." Someone else's dick has been inside of it or some shit.
We
Where
went.
did you get it? I didn't know.
We went to the stag shop for that one,
Nice.
and Liam was being very bashful, and I was like browsing. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Right?
This
He didn't
do?"
want to be in there somewhere. It's like, bro, get a fucking flashlight, shut the fuck up, and enjoy your life. Or some shit.
Like they sell DVDs.
You ever see those like auto suck machines, bro?
The
Like,
auto
you're,
suck.
you're just like going down.
That- They keep advertising all over my fucking feed.
That's what I was about to say. Like I don't even search them up, but like
Or like
all the
those
fucking time,
ones
I
that
don't
are
know
like
what
you
it's like.
unwrap them and they're like they come in an egg carton. Those ones too.
They're like the ones that are like shaped like eggs and there's like plastic silicone.
Have
things
you ever
or
seen
whatever.
the free games
It's like,
that will
what the
make you?
I was like, oh, I'm interested. Wait a second.
This
Free
game will
games
make
that
you
will make
come
you-
twice.
In 1 minute, yeah, right. You won't last 10 seconds on this. 18 plus. My 12-year-old ass clicking on it, getting 10 viruses and being like, I didn't see a game. What the fuck?
I feel like I've been duped.
Yeah, right. It's like, no, wait a second.
That was like when I went on Halo Reach and it was like the like maps you could download was like hot naked anime boobies and then I'm like and then I load them
Fucking use of
I
that.
load I load the map and it's just a big thing in the like sky that just is exploding and it says pervert.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
I
Yeah.
just remember people
Halo
arranging.
Forge was always blessed, bro.
I remember the people who just like pile weapons on the floor to draw like a vagina or something.
Yeah, right.
It's like, well,
Do you remember the old COD days? I think it was, what company was running COD when you were allowed to make your own gamer pictures and shit? People just have titties and stuff when you're loading into a COD game. It was so blessed, bro.
they still
Those
do
were
that.
the days. No, you're not allowed. They don't do it anymore. It was a specific company. It was like
Steam you can.
on Steam you can put your own picture,
history.
but in that COD, how it was like you had to create your own emblem. So there's shapes, and you have to put the shapes anywhere and make your own emblem.
Chester
right?
looking at
And
us
people would
over
put like
here.
shapes in like a way to make
Looking
like, a
at
vagina
me.
and like legs opening out, or like it was like Stuart Griffin or some shit like that.
Looking
It was
like the
always
mask
yeah,
up
let's
here.
go.
I'm a
Shit
star.
was like blessed because they just like make it creativity, like creative as fuck. They put like a bunch of different shapes everywhere.
Because of the
Whatever they do.
I know. I'm aware.
that's what the point of the mask is.
To control us. To turn us
Have
into
you guys
shit.
not heard the Dream music? Okay.
Dream as in the Minecraft gamer?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I was just messing around, damn.
That's what the point of the mask is.
Oh, no.
But the fact is, I just jizzed all over my mattress.
What?
He yells at his mom and he's like, I'm okay, bitch.
Wait, is that a legit video?
Yes!
I went to see it now. Let's play it.
That's kinda like
We'll play it after.
Oh, yeah, of course, bro.
Yeah, we'll play it
Of course, get
after.
her.
Grease, brother.
I was like, we need it.
You know, that video got deleted.
What?
It got deleted.
What?
That's up to
What
the
video?
The mask one.
Oh shit. He
We
did?
might not be able to find it.
Might
Because
be lost history.
No, someone probably downloaded it somewhere.
I'd hope so. There is an anomaly out there,
There's a
though.
lot
where,
of, I
like,
was gonna say, a lot
Reddit
of time
has
when
it.
someone has something dumb.
or like something that famous,
Yeah, right. And
Like,
they're
nobody
probably gonna download it.
nobody
Someone-
backs it up.
just to
though.
make sure. I mean, I think they can even do like a way back thing, right? Maybe not.
Wayback Machine.
Yeah, right.
Are you doing vaping ASMR for the viewers?
Yep.
They probably just heard the pop.
going on, y'all? I'm about to vape on y'all, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Call
think
him
the
gay.
mics are good enough for that.
The probably is not set to the sensitivity, but they definitely should be. like noise gate on there. It's kind of huge to it.
I feel like I'm watching.
diodes up in that
I
bitch.
feel like I'm watching a creature through a pane of glass.
We're just in prison.
What's up, y'all? I have something to tell y'all today. Saturdays are for the boys. Like, we're just the SCP Foundation looking at this creature, and the computers where the glass is.
I'm imagining it as like a very quick gif of like a monster without skin leaning forwards, and like it has no eyes or anything.
Skinless monster.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Wait, so
You
what do
should
you
get
look
some
like
skin.
if you have no skin? Just muscle
Yeah.
and like bone?
No skin,
and, like,
just muscle.
Veins?
Yeah.
Okay, and muzzle. Damn.
You look like the meat man,
You
you
just
know?
look like whatever's inside.
If you guys ever like get a successful rap career, can I come on to just do ad libs?
Yep.
Sounds good.
I promise you, brother.
I want
I
to be the
promise
guy
you
who like
100.
dresses as a goblin and dances around stage.
No skin.
If any of my if any of my friends become a rapper, I promise to peer pressure them into letting you become an actor.
Thank you.
There you go.
Like, I'll come in and I'll talk like a businessman for just like a string of nonsense. And I'm just
How's
like,
your friend,
you
bro?
see, that's where it spits, and then the rapping starts.
Yeah,
He's good. He's listening good. Yeah, right here.
Tell Yakum I said, hope he's doing well.
Wackle.
You think Yoda ever got pussy?
Yeah.
From who?
Alien space pussy.
No, definitely got it.
Colored green.
You know what?
No. Colored orange.
Yes.
Ma, and Yoda. Definitely. There was a time for both of them. I'm not even... There's not a single part of me that doubts it.
I mean, Yoda pretty much lives forever, doesn't he? Or just grow. He ages
Until
really
he
slowly.
died.
Not
Pretty, that's what I said, pretty much.
He's
He's
dead as
really
But
fuck.
he didn't die from old age.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
that's
never mind.
Yeah,
Okay, I
he-
got it.
they
Actually,
lived
never
for a
mind
very
then.
long time.
Yeah, never mind.
But what about young Yoda? So that means that...
because he lived, a long
That
time
means
until he
that the
died. I thought he
toddler
actually
stage
lived
of Yoda's kind is like 100 years long.
Young
So then
Yoda
Tom's
with like a
"Fuck,
fucking
I did not know that."
young Yoda with a ponytail and biceps.
I mean, is he not like already
A
100
picture
years
of, like,
old?
pumping
He's
fucking
like
iron on a weight
Very
belt.
long, 700 years old.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure young Yoda is already like pretty old, right? But like just
Well, but
50.
you only
He's
see
50,
old
okay,
Yoda.
But he's still like a
Like a
young
child
child,
in there,
where
yeah.
you can't talk.
You guys ever seen the theory that aging
And old
is a
Yoda
disease?
died at what, like fucking 800 years
Aging
old?
is just a disease.
Yeah.
we're all
Aging
kinda-
is annihilation.
No, because there's actually a good theory. My bad. You're not
Aging
wrong.
is an
Yeah,
oxygen
man.
disease.
You're not wrong completely, but though, like there's like a weird theory about aging being a disease. Like, have you ever seen
I promise I'll be careful.
like nowadays when you see like an obituary, people usually put it on there like live the full life or something if they die around 100, right? Like did
Yeah.
well. But back in the day when people would like die around like 100, like 80 or whatever, they would still put like died or young or whatever, some shit. Like they'd be like lived or gone too soon either way. Right? So there's like a weird
Nobody wants to admit that like you were a public nuisance.
I guess there you go. There you go. No one just wants to, but there's like this I watched a weird video.
It was science.
completely
Is that a
weird.
mini Jar Jar Binks?
Because sometimes it's all it really is
Mini?
is like your cells when you grow older. Just in a way is
Sorry,
No,
mini
no, I'm
mini
looking at
Jar Jar
confused.
Binks.
I'm confused as well.
He's looking at a Warhammer
Yeah, it's
model.
Warhammer, dude.
I think that's a Chaos Marine.
Lucas would like Warhammer a
Yeah.
lot too.
Is
not
that
gonna
a mini Jabba the Hutt?
Yes.
It looks like it, but those are
lie.
called
If anything, that's Boba Fett, bro.
Those-
Close enough.
those are called fucking
Nerds.
future Eric reference. Bleep out the word nurgling.
Freaking vegan nerds.
Why?
But they're like little chaos demons where like they just spread disease and shit. They're like
They cough on people.
they're comic relief to a very, very dark thing.
Damn.
Where like they're demons that possess you to like embrace disease and shit. You're basically a walking zombie, but you're willing and happy.
Is it quite as dark as Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess?
Quite probably.
Okay.
You see, Lucas, I can't tell if I'm the one with the problem or you're the one with the problem.
He's the one with the problem. You're the one
Hey!
with the solution.
Hold on. I'm just asking about Legend of Zelda Twilight
You
Princess.
see, okay, you
Is this
see,
some
yes.
kind of weird? Is this some kind of weird remastered fanboy type bullshit that's going on, or
I
am
mean,
just...
Warhammer's been around longer than Legend of Zelda: The Twilight Princess. Little known fact about Warhammer: it has been around longer than Legend of Zelda and the Twilight Princess.
It's
But
true.
has it been around longer than Star Wars Episode 1?
I don't think so. Or episode 1, like, do you mean episode 4 or episode 1? Because, it's stupid, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's something science can never decipher.
Well,
No, you can. You're the
you
one
can
making
tell
this
me
up.
if it's Star Wars episode 1 or Star Wars episode 4.
Which one are we talking about?
Because if it's episode 4, no. If it's episode 1, definitely yes. Episode 1 was like, what, fucking 1990, 2000 something?
Episode 1 was Luke
Episode-
Skywalker
yeah, episode 1,
on
2000
Tatooine,
something.
correct?
Technical episode 1, yes, but it is titled episode 4 because George Lucas is just
But
weird.
chronological Episode 1
Well,
would be...
Episode 4. You watch the old ones first. So,
When
no.
Anakin Skywalker
it is
is
not
a
older
little
than
kid racing pod racers.
Yeah, no, technically, yeah, I think, right?
When Anakin okay, so it is episode 1 from, like, Liam Neeson is Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon Jinn's in it episode 1.
Yeah, that's episode
So,
1.
it's Warhammer's older than that. Holy fuck.
No,
Did
Warhammer's
Warhammer
always-
exist before World War One?
No.
Not many things existed afterwards, at least.
Why didn't history class teach this?
History class teached me how bad we were to the natives. It did not teach me Warhammer.
No.
It did not teach me how to
That's like
continue
the-
being
I think
bad
it's,
to natives.
Like recently with what happened with like discovering anything. Well, I don't want to bring up too much, whatever. But with like I feel like we've been taught a lot of.
Don't touch that.
Dude, no.
Here you go.
Man,
That's my minute of forest.
I learned to play the first few notes of Megalovania
From Zeus himself.
to troll them. I the sand song, like dun dun. I played that just to start off an episode and make them
You got a
upset.
Song of Storms on lock? Or is that something you never,
I actually learned how to play the piano at a
Ocarina
young
of Time.
age, but it was so upsetting for me that I completely forgot everything. Like I was
So you're
able.
telling me right now you don't know how to play the Song of Storms?
No, I do not.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate you telling me so honestly.
I do not know Song of Storms. Slackers. Okay.
No, I said
Sadness.
sadness.
Oh,
You just that's why everyone needs like a someone who can play like a church organ on a cruise ship to just control the storms.
My bitch don't want to be friends.
Song of Storms.
I can't predict you're mad. She put her tongue on my dick.
my beer came up for a
Look at
second.
my wrist about pit vipers, red color.
Oh, look
Pit
at my wrist
vipers.
about.
What the fuck?
This
Are
man's
you-
so
Nice.
rich. He's got sunglasses for his wrist.
What's good?
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Oh,
I don't need sunscreen.
Imagine the drippiest being ever. He just has Gucci sunglasses lining like he has Gucci. He has Gucci sunglasses.
goggles.
No, listen. He has He's got Gucci sunglasses as pauldrons, like they're
Yeah,
covering his whole
right.
shoulder.
Oh,
Like it's like Welcome
kinda
to the
cool,
Black Parade looking ass shit.
and then he walks out of a swamp because he is the drippiest.
Yes.
Because he
Bro,
was out
you
of
know,
the swamp.
you know who should sign him?
Who?
Swamp Mucus Records.
Oh yeah, bro! Finally, we have a star.
I thought y'all were gonna say Shrek. Shrek would sign him.
Man, what's that fucking?
We are the drippiest in the
Who
drippiest in
was
the
Austin
swamp, bro.
Powers?
Yeah, it's in the milk.
I don't know.
Nah, it's milk.
He out here in the swamp.
Ben
finding
Stiller was
Yoda.
not Austin Powers.
Alright,
And he's finding Jar
I
Jar
was gonna
Binks.
say, we gotta talk about it.
What?
Alright, well, how do you guys feel about Jar Jar Binks? Any theories? Any
I know there's the theory out there that he's a fucking Sith Lord.
A Sith Lord.
But do you
I don't-
believe it or not?
No.
Oh.
Why not?
It's not in
Because
the canon.
he's stupid.
He's not that stupid. Surprising.
There's- But, like,
He
it
is
isn't
stupid.
tied into any of the movies, though. You know?
No, like recently,
I'll believe it when they
I was
put
gonna
it in
say,
there.
No, I completely because everyone expected him to be Snoke, right? But then he wasn't Snoke.
What are you laughing about?
You just look like a fucking raccoon climbing into a garbage can to get food. Like you were rustling around the bag that had food in it. I look over at you, and it's like right when you shine a light on it.
It just freezes. It just freezes there and just looks at you.
I think that Jar Jar Binks should be cut some slack. They were trying to make it more appealing for the young audience.
Yeah,
No,
he was
I
just a
agree with
boy.
that, right? He was
As
like
well
a,
as that-
a goofy character.
The guy
was
that
funny.
plays him too is a very talented actor. Also did like the body art for the fucking like Pan's Labyrinth eye monster thing. You know that really
What the
scary
fuck
thing?
did-
Yeah, that one.
Dr. Big.
How the fuck?
Oh,
Not
shit.
the one they pop in.
His Gucci
And
sunglasses.
they don't pop in.
He's
Oh,
so,
brother.
That one pops out.
he's so rich, he got a bling for his wrists.
He's the wrist. This.
Kyle, you're hanging on by a thread.
Bro,
I
this
think,
room has
I think he
changed
needs another
shape 3
drink.
times.
I think he needs another drink.
Hey,
What's
Hey
up?
now.
y'all each ate half an edible, right?
Yes.
How about
Where'd the other half go?
Would you like it?
He really he's just like, where are the other halves?
No,
He has 2 other halves. I mean,
I don't know if I want to be that much of a degen.
Lucas, don't worry about it.
Nobody actually leaves this basement whole. They always come with something that died in
Yeah,
the
we're
way.
like the Hotel California.
We're like the Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, there they go. You leaving this bitch looking like a damn zombie, bro.
Man,
Or you ate a
leave.
whole Xanax or something. This
Johnny, you are fucking my daughter.
Jonathan, you are fucking my daughter. I do not say
Yeah,
blah,
the
blah,
new
blah.
like, trailer for the new movie Hotel Transylvania. He becomes a monster and everyone else becomes humans. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But do it fart though.
Cause it's kind of, oh shit.
Is that the one where Godzilla pulls up and he's like throwing a building into fucking
No.
King Kong?
yeah.
No.
No, that is the exact one.
That is not.
That's
Halfway
the one
through,
I was-
they just
yeah,
they turn
I-
to humans.
So
and
that's
they're just
Godzilla
giant sumo
versus-
wrestlers.
Yeah, that's the one I remember. Yeah.
Exactly.
I see
One
that.
movie out of all of.
Yeah, but like thinking about the Godzilla vs King Kong movie real quick.
Is that out of?
You see the whole?
Is that out of canon though?
Have you guys actually seen it? That's what I was saying.
No.
Did you watch it?
No.
Could it be still enwrapped in the Hotel Transylvania?
No, it's
universe?
only it's out of canon.
Have
Only
you guys actually
Trevor
seen
Shea.
it though? Other than Lucas. I know Lucas has already. Look at him.
That's a big bush tower. You have drank a lot since you got here, brother.
And he drank all since he got here.
Another one. What the fuck?
This one's got ice in it, bro.
Oh, man, Reese. I was gonna say, this is all fucking. I didn't
Little
put these.
spillies.
I didn't put
Pass
these in
the
the fridge
ice,
at all.
bro.
I don't want to do this, but we gotta dump the Quaaludes.
Have you consumed any alcohol or drugs this day?
Yep. A lot of both.
There's only 2 more, anyways.
But I'm both.
jail.
Bofa.
Bofa.
Both for what?
Naga.
What?
Bofa Naga.
These nuts. Oh, did you pass me the vape?
Uh,
Okay, I was gonna make sure I didn't drop it.
I'm
What?
fighting so hard to search up. That's what the point of the mask is right now, Kyle. Like, I didn't realize how high I was until I'm, like, trying to find a video, and it feels like I'm, like, hacking through a field of, like, sugarcane with a machete to get to it.
There you go, right?
Maybe, should we call the episode here?
Yeah, I'd say so. We need a song, though,
What's the song?
that we can all sing, brother.
Look at me. Fuck me.
I don't know all the words to that.
I don't know words.
No, don't play it. Turn it off. Copyright.
Yo, you got 30 seconds to play. You're good. Bam. Damn. Damn. Damn.
Alright, what's the song to outro us here?
Give me the beat, boys. and
Free my soul. I
I
wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Come and take me away. Yeah.